Hi guys, this is Tony Hayes, and today I'm going to demonstrate on the webinar Tube SEO Commando, which is my new software suite. Now it's actually 10 softwares within one suite, and it's a complete software suite for YouTube marketing, okay? And I'm going to do an overview of the software suite. I'm going to give you a free gift for attending. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to get a hold of that gift as well if you watch the video. If you keep watching the webinar, I will tell you at some point how to get that free software, and I'm going to demonstrate that in a second. I'll do a demo of the actual software suite itself. I'm going to tell you what I've done here and what it's doing and why I've done it the way I've done it, because it's slightly different from anything else that you've seen that I'm aware of anyway. This is not a scraper. This is not something that goes and scrapes other people's users and subscribers and stuff like that. This software is supposed to be where you have complete control, okay? And I'm going to show you why that is in a second and how that works. I'm going to talk about the new version as well, because that's coming up very, very soon. But we're launching with this version because it's working. It's very, very good. But I wanted to make it better, and the way that I've decided to make it better was that I made it in better coding language. Is something a little bit more slick as far as its presentation, the way it looks and things like that. And I also wanted the software suite itself to be like a plugins host, a bit like WordPress can take plugins. Same kind of thing here, that Tube SEO Commando will be a hosting suite, and we can keep creating new plugins. Some will be free, some will be paid, and we can keep adding more into the software so that people can pick and choose which ones they want to use, okay? And I think that's a very, very cool idea. That means that we can keep this going long term, and if some new strategies come up that I can automate, then that's what we will do. We'll try and automate it and try to make your life easier and my life easier as well, because I do a lot of video marketing, okay? I'm going to demonstrate another two softwares. These go hand in hand with this one. Now, you don't need these to make Tube SEO Commando work, but very, very good if you got them to go with it as well. And one of them is called Video Domination Commando. I'll do a very, very brief overview of that. And what that does is it creates videos, it spins videos or any type of media. So it could be a podcast, for example, it could be an audio file, and you can spin it up to 100 times, and then it uploads to up to 100 YouTube channels, which I think is really, really cool, and I'll explain why that works hand in hand with Tube SEO Commando when we come through to do the demo of Tube SEO Commando. And then we have another software called Video Link Rule Commando. I'll do a very brief overview of that as well. And what that does is basically creates a link wheel from 5 other sites, some video sharing sites. I think we've got Facebook in there as well. And what it will do is create a link wheel with all the links going towards a YouTube video, which we upload first, okay? That is really, really useful. Now, I deliberately kept it at 5 because too many times I see people over-optimizing for video marketing. There's no reason that you need to do that. It's better to go and do 2 or 3 different link wheels rather than do a link wheel that's got 40 or 50 different sites in it, and that would take too long to do as well. So these videos get uploaded into these other sites. So what we want to do is just make it very, very compact, fast, easy, effective, and it does get results, okay? And then I'll tell you how to get your free software. Okay, once I've done all this, I'll tell you how to get your free software, and we'll do a demo of that free software in just a second. And then I'm going to talk about the bonuses we're doing for launch as well. And one of those bonuses is Tube SEO Blueprint. Now, if you've seen any of my video courses before, you know that I always do live campaigns, and this is no different. What we're going to do is we're going to choose a niche, we're going to build a channel, and we're going to create videos, and we're going to create videos for conversions, and we're going to optimize everything, and we're going to be using Tube SEO Commando. We'll use the Video Domination Commando and the Video Link Rule Commando, and I might use some other softwares as well, because I do this every day. If you are doing video marketing, you probably are using some other softwares as well. So we go from time to time go and use some other ones, but some that you might never have heard of, and very, very cool and not expensive as well. Now, I'm not doing this so I can throw affiliate links in there. I'm doing this because when I'm doing video marketing, I do use tools. I want to automate as much as I can so that I can get as much done as possible. And like anything with internet marketing, you will only get results if you get content on the internet. So the more tools that you can use to speed that up and keep the quality, the important thing is the quality, then the better results you're going to get. But it's just not possible to be able to get results if you do not get content on the internet. So if you're one of those people who you're finding that you're jumping around from thing to thing, stop jumping around, use the things that you're buying, get content on the internet every single day, okay? If you do not get content on the internet, nobody can find that content to make a purchase and give you sales, okay? It's as simple as that. Really, really as simple as that, okay? And then we'll have some questions at the end. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to get a hold of the video for questions. I'm going to do that one separately because I don't want this video to go on for too long. I want to break it up for people so that it's easier for you to consume. So there will be two videos. One will be for questions, and this video is for the webinar, okay? So let's go over to the software, and I'll give you some a demo of that. But first, let me just show you this this little free software that I'm going to give you. That's this one here. Actually, let me just pull that down a second so you can see this better. Right, now, what we've got here is we've got this, we called it a YouTube app here. That's what it will say when you go into your start button over here. What we do is we put in a username here, we put in a password, we choose a keyword, and we choose a playlist name that we want to create. Now, what I normally do here is I create playlist names around a specific keyword that I want to rank for. So for example, I want to rank for WSO reviews, okay? So I will do things like the best WSO reviews, honest WSO reviews, November 2012, and I just keep building around that particular keyword or key phrase, right? And the reason for that is because we want to create multiple playlists, and as we're creating the playlist, it's building more and more relevancy around that particular keyword, okay? It's just a very, very simple concept. Now, this strategy actually came from Mark Olson, who did the YouTube Blueprint course. And we tried it, it worked, we automated it, and it works really, really well. Now, I started to use this last week, and, pardon me, and within 4 hours of creating the video, within 4 hours of uploading the video, and using only this, just this little app that we're giving away for free, I was on the first page with that playlist within 4 hours. Now, it might have been earlier than that because I didn't check before, but after 4 hours I did check and we were there, and I think the keyword that we were ranking for was actually WSO reviews, and so we just kept building, I just kept building around that. Now, there's a video on YouTube where I'm showing what I did there, and you can see the results in there as well. Now, what we need to do is we need to get a URL that we're going to add into the playlist. This is your own video, okay? It must be a video that you have on YouTube, and that video will be the first one in the playlist. And what will happen after that is when we click on create playlist, this will search YouTube, not Google, okay? This will search YouTube for results in the YouTube search for this particular keyword, and it will take the number 1 and the number 2 results and put them as number 2 and number 3 in the playlist, okay? And it works just this, works itself. I was ranking on page 1 within 4 hours with no other optimization apart from my titles and descriptions and things like that, okay? So what we need to do is we'll go over there and over to YouTube. We'll pick a video. Let me just find. Here we are, there's me here, okay. I'm going to take this link address here. Let's open in a new tab. This is actually a channel, you see that's a channel here. So what I want to do is find my videos, and I'll use this playlist software review here. That's the video that I was talking about, okay. So we'll come back over, we'll put the URL in here, and now if I do a search WSO reviews, November 2012, you'll see that these results turn up. These are the YouTube results. So it's going to take this video and it's going to take this video. That will be number 2, that will be number 3 in my playlist. Although this is a channel, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. It might be this one and this one. Anyway, so let's go ahead. All we have to do is click create playlist, and it's very, very fast. Oops. There we go. Playlist created. How long did that take? 4 seconds, 5 seconds, and the playlist is created. So we can click on here, and there we go. Number 1 and number 2 in YouTube search results is number 2 and number 3 in the playlist. Now, just that alone, that little software alone can get you onto page 1 on YouTube. Just keep building around it and doing more and more and more of these playlists. Okay, and I'll show you another couple of cool things that you can do with playlists a bit later if we get time. But there's some really, really cool things that we can do here. Right now, that's the free software, and I'm going to tell you later how you can get a hold of that. I would create a whole bunch of playlists around a particular keyword for any video that you've got, okay? And maybe, you know, I wouldn't say that it's limitless, but you could easily do 10, 12, 15 playlists, no problem. And if you've got a brand new channel, it's very good because when you do playlists, it makes your channel look busy. It makes it look like you've got a lot of content in there, and it looks like you're sharing content from other people too, which you are doing, but what you're really doing is just building relevancy. Now, when these playlists show up in the search results in YouTube, your thumbnail of your video will be showing here, and that's really, really important, okay? So we're building relevancy using the other people's optimization and we're basically just hijacking whatever they're doing. That was a great strategy by Mark, and you know, I'm so glad that we got that little software working now. In the actual Tube SEO Commando, you're going to see here the playlist creation is a little bit different. We're still doing some of the basic things like entering the keyword phrase and what you want the playlist to be called. You put in the URL, and what we can do here is you can choose up to the top 8 results in YouTube, okay? And you can put in a description as well. Now, in the description, you can use up to 5,000 characters. Okay, you could actually get a press release in there, or you could use an article. We used to have a trick that we used a couple of years ago that we would just go over to ease on articles and swipe an article from there and stick that in there. But what I would do is put as many LSI type keywords in here as you can, but keep it user friendly content. You can do keyword stuffing in YouTube, but really you shouldn't do that. That's not a good long-term strategy. It's not going to help your conversions very much. And you know, with this 5,000 character description, you've got plenty opportunity to make this playlist highly optimized, okay? That's the difference between the playlist creator in the software suite and the one we're giving away. But this in its own has got me page 1 for quite competitive keywords. I think we're there as well for keyword free SEO software, which had 33,000 competing videos. So that's just that little one there that we're giving away. So it is very powerful. This, you can take it further, and you can do a lot of optimizing by using those LSI keywords and being able to do build more relevancy around that. And what we can do as well is we can look at other people's video descriptions and titles and see what kind of keywords they're using, and just pick out some phrases and keywords and things like that. Okay, so that's how the playlist creator works within the software. Now, when you open the software, this is the first thing you're going to see: to use a proxy or don't use a proxy. Okay, you should use proxies in certain points. You don't need to all the time, but certain parts of this, yes, you definitely do. Okay, I will explain how to set up the proxies inside the membership area for those that purchase Tube SEO Commando. And so the first thing that we got, I'll just go through these in order the way they are here, but they may be reordered by the time we release the software itself, okay? And the new version, I think we'll be able to move them around any way we want. So if you've got a preference in which ones you use and which ones you use in a certain order, you'll be able to move those around. Right now, what we can do here is we can subscribe for up to 5 of your own channels, okay? I don't think that is needed. I wanted to put it in there in case some people wanted to do that. I know that some people are a little bit more aggressive than me when it comes to using these kind of softwares. This software is built to not over optimize, and I will explain that because it's important that you understand this. I find people over optimize on YouTube too much. It happens a lot, okay? You don't need to go to Fiverr.com, buy thousands of subscribers and stuff like that for particular videos or particular niches and some keywords that you're going for. You don't need to do that. With this software suite and all the elements of it, what we're doing is we're building on the social elements of YouTube. And as we build on the social elements of YouTube, we build an interactivity, or what looks like interactivity. And it gives that particular video or campaign or channel a lot of authority, because we just keep building up more content. We will have subscribers, we will have comments, we will have views, we'll have likes, and we will have some outside SEO stuff done as well with pinging the video. But I'm going to show you some other things as well inside the members area for those that purchase. Actually, that course we'll probably release that now, just let it go out live and let people follow that. That will be a live campaign, and we will put that on the YouTube channel as well, that people can go and watch that. Okay, whether you purchase the software or not, that's one of the things that I want to do now. I'm moving more away from doing video courses as products themselves and more into doing softwares, and put a bonus video course with it. So it's always going to be live campaigns, and it's always going to be demonstrating the use of my softwares inside the campaigns themselves, and you can see how I use it, and you know, you can see the benefits of automation. And regardless of what anybody says, automation is good. It is very, very good, because it speeds up the amount of content that you can get on the internet. It's as simple as that. Okay, if you use it properly, it can be very, very good. But of course, there will be people who want to just use it in a spammy kind of way. What we can do here is we can add channels. We can add them one by one, and these are your own channels. Okay, we want to be able to add our own channels, and the reason for that is that we want to have complete control of these channels, and so that we can use them for increasing views and likes and comments and things like that. We want to be able to do that under our own control, right? You can add 100 at a time, so you can actually, in theory, you can add thousands of subscribed channels in here, and you can get them done on Fiverr.com. You can get full and verified accounts done on Fiverr.com, which can save you a whole bunch of time, and you can get the CSV, and you can import the accounts via CSV. So it's very, very easy for you to be able to upload different accounts, and with those accounts, you use them to make to subscribe to your own channels. Okay, the beauty of having subscribers, and why this is important, is because whenever you create a new playlist or a new video, that will automatically be sent to your subscribers, and that will appear on their YouTube wall, for a better term, like a Facebook wall. YouTube has got a wall as well, so that those will appear in there. And what it's doing is it's giving you internal YouTube links, and that's pretty important. Okay, and you know, we can add content to these channels by using one of the softwares I'm going to show you later, called Video Domination Commando. What that does is it creates videos, and you can create videos text to speech, and it will create the video. It will spin the videos, but you do not need to create the text to speech ones for it to spin videos. You can import a video you've done in Camtasia. You can import an FLV file or MPEG-4. And you can even do it with an audio file, but that won't be good to upload to YouTube if it's just audio. But you can basically spin any kind of media files with that software. And then what it does with the videos, after it's spun them, it will upload up to 100 YouTube accounts, which is really, really cool. That means that these channels can easily get content. You can put quality content on these channels, okay? And you know, you might be sitting there thinking, why do I want to put the same video on 100 channels? All it does, the software, when it's spinning the video, is it adds some bytes or deducts some bytes, so that they're all different sizes. We've got the rain outside there now. And you might be wondering why you want to put a video on 100 accounts, the same video. You don't have to. You really don't have to. You can put it on 10 accounts and put another video on 10 accounts, and just import your accounts 10 at a time. So those channels are completely under your control, and it's like any kind of automation tool. You can use it in the right way, or you can use it in a lazy way. Up to you. It's really up to you. So when I created Local Traffic Commando WordPress plugin, for example, I gave the best practices, and those that used the best practices got some incredible results, absolutely incredible results. And it's the same with this. You can use it in the right way, or you can use it in the lazy way, as I like to call it. And if you use it in the right way, you can have really good content on all those 100 channels effortlessly. Okay, right now, so we covered the subscribe. It's very, very easy to use. And we covered the playlist, and I showed you both versions, the free version that you get for attending today's webinar, and I showed you the differences between the version inside the software itself. Now in here, this is quite important, the commenter. We got some thunder out there. I'm in Thailand at the moment, and when it thunders it can be very loud at times, so I'll try and speak up, and I hope that that background noise doesn't come through too much in the video. This is very, very important, the comments here. What we want to do is to add comments that are in a conversational style, okay? So we might put in something like, nice video. One of the one of the comments I get quite a lot is that my videos tend to go on for quite a while, but it's not necessarily a complaint, because I give a lot of information when I'm doing videos. A little bit too long for me, though. I will watch again later, right? So we can do something like that. And the next comment can be following on from that. So you could say, I like the long videos as long as the content is as great as this. You can see what I'm doing here, yeah? And we're just building a conversation with using our own channels, and we're putting some kind of social proof into the video. We're making that video, somebody comes along and sees that video and sees good comments, not over the top like I'm doing here, but you can see the way that we can use this. And you can put some kind of reference to products, affiliate products, or where to get stuff and things like that. And what will happen is we keep adding these. You want to do it in a conversational style. You want to add your accounts, now you can import them again. I do not suggest you do 100 in here. I really do not suggest you do not need it. If, for example, let's go and look at another part of the tool just for 1 second. You can see in here, this is the keyword, research by keyword, and you can see in here this one has got 28 comments. So let's go and have a look at this. Just right click on that, open video in the web browser. I'll just pause that. Let's count how many comments are on that first page. Now we know it's got 28 comments, and it depends on the size of the comment, obviously. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here, 7, 8, 9. Now I've seen them. I counted one yesterday and it was 11. Okay, I think it just depends on the size of the comment, right? So I would not. You do not need to do more than I would say 11 comments, and that should cover you in the first page. But you know, if you make a longer comment, that is you're gonna need less to cover the first page. And that's the way I use this. I like to cover just the first page, and that's good enough for me. So you can have this, and as you're adding these accounts, then the comments will come from account number 1 will be this one, account number 2 will be this one, account number 3 will do the third comment. What we're doing with the new version that we're building right now, what we're trying to do there is put in as another section for the actual channel owner comments, so we can have questions and answers. Okay, that should be ready very, very soon. I'm hoping that will be ready before we actually launch, because I'm doing this video right now for a webinar, but I'm hoping that by the time that we launch, we will have that feature ready. So we could put in here, specify that account number 3 is the channel owner, and so it could be account number 1 asks a question or makes a comment, and account number 3 will respond to it, and we can have it interactive like that, so it looks like the channel owner gives a crap about his product, about his video, about the people who, you know, spend the time to watch his content, and that will build a little bit more trust and a little bit more authority as well. And there's various ways that you can use that, because you can be asking questions that you want people to, that you want to emphasize a part of what your product or your video is about, and you can use it to build authority in that way. And I think that's really good. Okay, so in here we put in the URL of the video to be commented on, and then we can add the comments. Now what's really cool as well is then we can use the comment rater. Now this will not work without proxies. You must use proxies for the comment rater. Okay, but you set your proxies at the beginning when you open the software up if you're going to use this part. Okay, and you can choose which comment that you want to rate, and as you do that, that comment should rise to the top. And the comment could be the channel owner's comment as well, so you could use that for an extra bit of information, because as we know, when we're in YouTube, I'll just open up here, there's very little area here before you get the show more button. Now what we used to do, and what some people still do, is put the URL in first, but this has actually been done quite good. As long as you've got your URL in the first 3 lines, it's above the fold and it's able to be seen and it's clickable. I would use your main keyword first, or as early as possible in here. Okay. Thunder. I told you it gets a bit loud here in Thailand. Let me pause the video for a second. Okay, I think that's died down a little bit now. It does get very loud with thunder here in Thailand. Right, so that's the way we can use the commenter, and we can choose the comment rater. So that's a great opportunity, and you know, if you've put a question in there that you really want to get emphasized, or to emphasize a point about your content, about your products, or anything else, that you could use that particular answer that you leave, or that particular comment, so that it appears underneath the video, like here. So the first comment will be the one that shows. Okay. Now, when you've got, the top comment will be the one that shows. So if we're rating these comments, and it's just basically these 4 top, yeah, that will appear at the top. If there's nobody else has been voted on, that will be the top rated comment. That will appear first. Right. Okay, let's move on. So we got in here to increase views. Now, there's been a big algorithm change in YouTube. YouTube is still a bit old school when it comes to, you can do old school SEO stuff with YouTube. You can do things like keyword stuff and things like that. I don't suggest you do that, because it's a waste of time. It might get you ranking, but you know, if people are watching a video and you've got great content, why would you go and waste it just by keyword stuffing and making nonsensical things in the description? Use your description with LSI keywords and build good quality content that is readable, that is user friendly, that gives them a call to action. Think about conversions. Okay, forget the SEO stuff. All this other stuff together will take care of the SEO. Okay, but put some LSI keywords in there. You can sprinkle them through. Right, now, increasing the views, what I was talking about, has been a big algorithm change, and it's not anymore how many views you got. I heard someone, I haven't seen any evidence of it myself, but I haven't been looking, that the people with, you know, thousands of views, but very short amount of time views, there's short retention. So somebody's clicking on the video, and then they're using a proxy and clicking on the video again without watching the whole video, or without watching a decent proportion of that video, that those have been discounted out. So that's what I've been told, but I haven't checked for any evidence of it, so I don't know for sure. But what is really important now is the amount of time, the length of time that people watch videos. What we can do here is we can set the views, and we can set the delays. Now we are doing something in here as well, which will probably be ready for launch. It might even be ready in here right now. This will randomize how many minutes. So it will say, and that's not in this one actually, it will say between 1 minute and 5 minutes, or 1 minute and 6 minutes, whatever you choose. You can choose the delay in minutes. Okay, we want to keep it looking as naturally as possible when we're getting the video views. We put a video URL in there, we click on increase views, it will watch the whole video, right? You might have to turn your volume down, and we're trying to fix it that won't come through, but the software actually goes and watches the complete video, and that will help rankings a lot. Now you can do this up to 100 times. I don't suggest you do that immediately. I suggest you do something quite moderate. 23 or something like that. See where your rankings are. If you feel that you want to improve your rankings, you can go back in and add more. Just make sure that you set your time delays. When the time delays will be on the version, even after this, even after the webinar, we should have that version ready. And that is a really good element of YouTube SEO Commando, because getting the whole videos viewed is such a huge part now of SEO in YouTube. It will make a big difference. Okay, so increasing likes, again, add up to 100 counts, and put your import your accounts from CSV, put your video URL. You can put multiple URLs in here. I suggest you just do one at a time, using different accounts to like different videos, or you can just put 2 or 3, but don't just put from the same channel and 100 imported accounts via CSV and 100 likes on every single video you've got on your channel. It just looks unnatural. Try and think about keeping things natural. I'm giving you a tool here that you can use in a good way, and yet if you use it correctly, you can make things look real, you can make things look natural, and you don't need to over optimize to rank on YouTube most of the time. Okay, but these elements will be helping you first of all to rank on YouTube, but they will help you to rank on Google as well, although we might have to go and do some social bookmarking and stuff like that as well. Right now, we can take the video URL and ping it, and that will go over to, I think it's pingdevice.com. We will add more pinging sites in here. And I got asked a question the other day, well, doesn't Google see videos on YouTube and index them very quickly? The answer is yes, it does. Well, why do we want to ping it? Because there are other search engines. There are other search engines like Bing and Yahoo, and these pick up videos that are pinged as well, the URLs that are pinged as well, sorry, okay? We're going to work as well on a feature for RSS, and that's a great thing to do here to ping your RSS feed. Let me just get the RSS feed URL so that you know how you can get your RSS feed. Just give me 1 second. Okay, that's the beauty of doing pre-recorded presentations. You can pause the video and come back. If you're wondering how to get your RSS feed, I'll put this in the YouTube description so you can find this easily. Just copy and paste it. But what you do here is you just put in your channel name. So for example, if I'm using my main channel for Case I Am videos, which is hundreds of videos in there, all about SEO, if you've never checked it out, what I would do is I would put in my channel name, which is CaseIam.org. Oh, case I'm core. It's a typo there. CaseIam.org. And that is my channel. So that is where my RSS feed is. And so I can just copy the RSS feed. I can go to the pinger and ping, and that will go away and ping, and it will tell me it has been pinged to. I'll go using pingo.com now. Okay, so we want to do multiple of these, and that will be in the new version, the version that we will be having the plugins, etc. Right now, keyword tool. These next 5 are very important parts of this software. This is actually the backbone of the research part. So if you want to search for something like non-surgical cosmetic surgery, for example, you can go ahead and it will pull the results in. Okay, only one result pulled in now. Let's do something a little bit different. What you can do as well is you can put in keywords separated by commas. I'll give an example of that here, and you can do that search on YouTube. And when you do that, it pulls in results that are most relevant for these 2 keywords. A lot of people don't seem to be aware of that. I'll just send that out again. Looks like it's paused there for a second. Let's do this one. Yeah, I might have a little bug in this one, but we can fix that very quickly. Let me come back to that in a second. So in here, this is it, research by keyword. It's very similar to the actual keyword tool. What the keyword tool will actually do, anyway, I'll just talk about it while we're here. It will give you the title according to your keyword that you have put in here, which was initially this one here. Let me try this one more time. No, this was working earlier. I'm not sure why it's not working right now. Okay, I might have to restart the software to make this work. Just bear with me. Yeah, I just had to restart the software and it's working again. So for example, YouTube video marketing. Let's do another one just so you can see. YouTube SEO strategies. Okay, let's close that again. Let's start it again. Go to keyword tool. It seems that we've got a little bug in here that it will do the search the first time, but it will not do the second one. You've got to restart. So that's a little bug that we can fix. Let me just get rid of that and start it again. Okay, keyword tool. Choose a keyword. YouTube SEO. Actually, video. Okay, YouTube SEO. There we go. So it's kind of weird that that's happening. We'll fix it. What we can do here is we can add modifiers. So we might want to do something like best, and we might want to put something like 2012. Or if you're doing for offline, you might want to do something like a location, for example. Like we did in Local Traffic Commando, we had modifier, keyword, and locations. And things like dentist, the modifier would be things like emergency or 24-hour, because people do search for things like emergency dentist London, for example, or 24-hour dentist London, that kind of thing. That's the way we built that, and that's what you can do with this. You just click that, and it will add in here, and it will pull in video results, etc. Okay. Right now, what this will do is it will tell you the title of the video. It will tell you the parent keyword, or I'm not exactly sure what this is pulling in apart from. Yeah, I understand that. This is the keyword. This is the keyword you put in here. So this is what for when we're using this and this. Yeah, the parent is this keyword. I might remove that. I don't see the need for it right now. It will tell you the word count. It will tell you the character count. The reason that we're interested to know the character count is because you're allowed 50 characters when you're putting in your title. Okay, so that means you can look at the top rated, the top results in YouTube. This pulls in the top results in YouTube, yeah, and you can maybe think where you can add some extra keywords or LSI keywords, and you can see that he's got a character count of 16, which gives you an extra 34 characters that you'll be able to use for additional keywords to try and optimize this guy. It will tell you the search volumes for these particular keywords. It will tell you broad, phrase, and exact, and it will also tell you if this video is ranking on page 1 of Google, right? It's a very, very good, useful tool. And we'll go over here, research by keyword. It's slightly different. Let's do YouTube SEO again. Okay, what it's doing again, we will have this expanded. This is a little bit hard to read. We'll be able to maximize this. We will have that fixed quite soon. What we can do here is we can see again the top 50 results that comes in here, and it gives a URL, tells you how many views and comments. So you can sort this by which one is the most viewed, for example, or you can do it by the search result over here. You can see how many comments it's had, how many times it's been favorited. You can see the rating, and you can see when it was uploaded. And like this one, for example, 23 days ago. And which one was that? Which video was that? 23 days ago was this one. Let's go and have a look. So we can see that he's had 17,000 views and 3 comments in 23 days. Now he might have bought some of those views. I don't think so, because 23 days would suggest it's quite a good video, and now it's all about the retention. So I think if we go and look at upload the stats here, if we just right click, we can go and look at the upload the stats. It will tell us what other videos that guy has done. So this is very, very useful if you're in a niche. Okay, say you're in a dog training niche, or you were doing some channel about LCD TVs, for example, you can see what other people are doing and what kind of titles and what kind of videos they're doing. These guys, you know, might have done the research for you in a way that you can see which ones has been the most popular, and you can think, okay, he's done a video about this, seems to be very, very popular. You can do the same thing too. You can do something very similar. And what we have in here is you can download that video. You can re-upload it into your own channel if you want to. And you know, a lot of people might not like to do that, but you don't have to do that. I put the option in there. And you can go and get the backlinks information. The backlinks information we're working on right now, because it used to pull in from Yahoo's site Explorer, which doesn't work anymore. So we're adding in there to pull in from another source, probably from Google, and we'll be able to get some data from that as well. Okay, and that's what you can do here. We can right click in any of these. You can also see the stat graphs as well for a video. Now I'm in Thailand and this is kind of messed up here, so I don't even understand what this is because it's in Thai language, but it's using the Thai version of Google. But wherever you are, you'll be able to see these stats. It might be useful for you. Now you can see his total subscribers and channel views, etc. And that can give you an indication if you want to, you know, copy what he's doing, leave comments in there. And if this guy is getting so many views within, in here, within 23 days, he had how many reviews was that? I think it was about 23,000. Let me go back and see. When was it uploaded? 23 days ago, and he got 17,000 views. So you might want to go and leave some comments in channels like that, and you can rate your comment up. Don't forget, you can rate your comment up. So if, let's go and have a look at the video on the browser. If you see videos like that, okay, he hasn't got many comments. Now you can leave a really good comment there. You can give yourself thumbs up for your comments, and no, he's not allowing the thumbs up. Look at this, interesting. But you can see the principle of this. So you can find a video that is popular. You can make sure that your comment comes at the top, and if you use that correctly, you might drive people back to your own channel, and you know, you can have your keywords, etc. in there as well. And plus you're getting an internal YouTube backlink here, which is really, really cool. So that's a keyword research tool. It's very, very good. This is my favorite part of the research features in here. Right now, research a video where we can just take a URL of any video and we can do research on it. So if there's a particular video that you've seen, you don't know what it's ranking for, what keyword, etc., you can go in here and you can get an idea. So here we've got some details about it. And when we go into the description, for example, this is the same as what's in the research. It's the same data that it's pulling back. You know, you can copy that and you can see which LSI keywords, you can see the way he's done this, and you can get some more information. You can just copy that to clipboard and put it onto a text file and adjust it if you like. And that's pretty good. Now people are asking about tags. We used to be able to pull in tags, and but the tags are not shown anymore. The tags are still there, okay? There's two ways that you can find out what they're ranking for. You can go to YouTube AdWords tool. Easiest way to get the tags is right click, view page source, Control F, and put in here keywords, and you can see his tags here. Okay, that's his tags there. It's the simplest way to find out. You can still see it. We might try and fix that. We will try and fix that actually. I just don't know how long it will take us to do that, but that's where the tags are. Okay, tags have not disappeared, they are still there right now. Back to the software. So that's what we can do here. We can search for a particular video and get some information. We can go and check the uploader stats and things like that. You can export all of this information to a text file if you want to select all, etc. You can, if there's 50 videos in here, then that would be from here. You could select all, and you could export all of that information, and you can build content for your descriptions around that and for your playlists as well. Don't forget. Now, when you're optimizing a video in YouTube, you've got 50 characters for your title. You've got 5,000 characters for your description. Right, very, very important. that you try and use that space so that you can give good quality information, but with your LSI keywords sprinkled through there as well. Okay, so we've done that one, and in the rank checker, what we can do is we can put in a video URL. Now, I don't know which video this is. Hold on, we'll go back and get a video here. So he's trying to rank for YouTube SEO. So we can take this, copy, and put that in here, and we'll put in here, for example, YouTube SEO. Start. Right, it's not. Hold on a second. We might have another bug here. Search by keyword. He is definitely ranking for that, but he's. Let's see what position he is in here. He's at number 9. So it looks like we have a little bug here which will get fixed really quickly. But usually that will pull in his search result for that particular keyword. Just checking for ranking the top 100. Unless my guy has done this to rank it for the Google rankings, but no, it should be for the YouTube rankings. We will get that fixed. Okay. Now this part here, account video, very good. What we can do is we can select an account. If you don't have any accounts selected, I've put 2 in here. What we can do is we can right click here. Actually, tools, yeah, tools, settings. You can see my accounts in here. We can right click here, we can add a new account, we can edit an account if you want to change passwords and stuff like that, or you can delete accounts. You just go into the tools section and you will see in the settings accounts and others. Okay, this is where you put your download folder. You indicate where you want things to go and where you want the videos to go, and when you want to upload them, you just select the account that you want to upload to. Hold on a second. And when you do that, it will show you the videos you've already got in your account. Okay. You can download videos from these accounts if you want to, but let's go back into the settings. Let's go on here. Publish new. I couldn't find it. I was looking for where to find it. Okay, publish new. You can put in. You can find your video. You can open it, and you can put in the title, what category. You put in some tags in here. You put in description. It will accept it. It will upload that video for you. Okay, and that's a good way to do it. So if you want to download somebody else's, and the way that I would use that if I was going to do that at all, is I would look for current events and I would watch videos that might be sort of trending. Things like presidential debates, for example, that's a perfect example where somebody might put some highlight video of that. You could download a video like that at the time if you're quick enough, if you can see things coming, like events that will be quite popular. You can look at Twitter trends for that kind of information as well. And there's a Twitter account called YouTube Trends, which you can set up as in your Twitter account as a newsfeed, for example. And when you see things like that, you might want to download the video, the one that's starting to trend, re-upload it, but over-optimize. Optimize better than what that guy did, because a lot of these guys don't optimize very well. You can get some comments in there, get your comment rater working, and you know, you can make sure that you're getting attention with these kind of things. So you can still have a look at my video or whatever. You can either do it by downloading somebody else's video or uploading your own. Okay, so that's basically an overview of the whole software. You can see that it is a new software. I have got a couple of bugs with this and the keyword tool, but we will have that fixed. That's very easy for us to fix, and we will get that fixed before we're launching. So that's a good overview of the software. And for those that want to get the playlist creator, I'm going to give the URL just a second. Okay, I just went over to bit.ly there to make a customized link. To get the software, you have to go to bit.ly/Tony TSC, TSC for Trib SEO Commando. Okay, Tony TSC, and bit.ly is bit.ly, Tony TSC / Tony TSC. You can go and get the free playlist software from there. Okay. Now that's basically everything that I wanted to get covered, and I wanted to talk about these two softwares as well. Now I don't want this to go on for too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a brief overview of what they do. Okay. Now we are updating this software at the moment. I should within the next couple of hours have that, and I'm going to put it on a separate video and some demonstration of how that works. But for now, what I will tell you is it creates videos, and you can create videos from text to speech, or you can just import an MPEG-4 file. For example, you could take one of those videos from Fiverr.com, those nice ones with the hand-drawn sketches and stuff like that, or you can buy various kinds on Fiverr.com, or you can take from somebody else's by downloading using SEO Commando. You can spin them up to 100 times, and you can upload to up to 100 YouTube accounts, and you can see how valuable that is when using it with SEO Commando, because those accounts that you're importing do not have to be empty accounts. I've made a way for you to be able to upload automatically and get good content on there. But as I mentioned before, how you use it is very, very important. What I would do is upload a video to 10 of those, then upload a different video to another 10, so that they don't all have the same content, okay? And you can just keep mixing and matching that way. And the more effort you put in, the more natural it will be, the better results you will get, okay? Now the video link commando, I do have that one, and I'll give you an overview of that in just a second. Let's go over here, come down, video link commando. There we are. Okay. What you can do is you put in your title, you put in your description. Spinnable. Okay. Very important. You can spin your titles because it's going to upload to different video accounts. What it will do is it will upload a video. First you trace your video file here. You can use an FLV or MPEG-4, whatever you want. The faster way to do it is the FLV. And you choose your categories. If you want it private, there's no point to want it private if you want to do a link build. So you don't want to set this to true, just set it to false. I'll probably remove that part there because we don't need that. What it will do is it will upload the video to YouTube first, okay, and then it will upload the same video to LibTV, to Facebook, to PhotoBucket, and to Dailymotion, okay. All you do is you put in your username, you put in your channel name. If I click on this, you can adjust anything if you've got any mistakes in here. You are able to as well, hold on a second, I want to do something a little bit different here. It will give you a status update as well. I'm just looking at edit, sorry, I was looking for that button, I couldn't find it. Here you put in your username, you put in your password, you put in your channel name, okay. Each one of these will have its own information that you need to put in there. Right, so you just change that every time. It doesn't create the accounts, you have to create those yourself, or you can get a whole bunch of these done on Fiverr, and you will see a progress report as well as it's working. You'll get a progress report down here. Now, I'll be upfront, there is a little bit of restrictions with this and stuff that we will be working on. LibTV, for example, does not like commercial videos, so if you do a video promoting a product, you may well get your account banned. We will be changing the name of this version to Authority Link Commando, because you can use it for doing things like educational videos, informational videos, or even funny videos. If you want to try and make something go viral, funny is always a good way to go. And the other restriction is that the PhotoBucket API seems to be a little bit slow. Now, I've had two programmers look at this, and they both came back and said, two separate programs came back and said that this is for the Bucket API. What we did, because it does appear to be a little bit slow to upload to PhotoBucket at times, if it crashes at any point and you restart the software, it will continue from where it started off, where it left off, I mean. Okay, so that is the restrictions on it right now, but we are working on this. Anybody who buys this software will also get another software when it's ready, and it should be ready in about 2 weeks, and that will be a YouTube link build commando. It's done in the same way, but it will be 5 other YouTube channels in here. Okay, so you got the main YouTube channel and 5 others. So you put your video first onto your main channel. These other videos will link to it. Okay. The other thing we will be doing to both softwares is making that the next these accounts, the next accounts can be, you can upload a different video to be able to link to that, and or you can upload 5 different videos. That's what we're working on. We want that to be able to work. So this does need a little bit of improvement, but right now it's working, and I tested it and we got good results as well, and it was working in order because the YouTube video was the one that was ranking highest. Okay, now once this is uploaded and you've got your link rule in place, and I'll explain how the link rule works in a second. You can go over here, you can put your username and password for onlywire.com. okay, you can put your URL of your YouTube video. This will be filled automatically. If you just click that, that's your YouTube video URL. If I just remove that again, you can see, just click get URL, it'll fill in automatically the YouTube URL. Put in your title, your description, category, and you don't want to set that to true. You put in your tags and that will submit to OnlyWire, but you need the OnlyWire submitter, which is a desktop application given by OnlyWire. You need that submitter, and once you've done that, switch on the OnlyWire submitter, and if you right click on it and tell it to go and check for work, it will go and check and it will start posting for you if you're using OnlyWire. Okay, and it will get you about 47 different backlinks, which is good for the off-page SEO stuff. Right, now how the link rule is working. The first video, and this is a YouTube video, that's the one that these will all link to. Okay, so video 2 will link to YouTube, video 3 will link to YouTube, this one will link to YouTube, this one will link to YouTube. Video 2 will only have a link to YouTube, this one will have a link to video 2, to Blip TV and YouTube. This one, for example, will have a link to Facebook and also to the YouTube video, and this one will have a link to Photo Bucket and YouTube video. So we're creating a link rule in there. It does work, we tested it and it was working pretty good. Okay, so that's basically an overview of the three softwares. I'm going to do a proper demonstration of this software and of the Video Domination Commando software, and what we will do is we'll put those onto a YouTube channel where you can go and watch, and you can see the tutorials on how to use every single feature. You will see every single feature in action for all of these softwares, and that way I can keep this presentation short, and I just gave you an overview, but you can go and further have a look and see the software in action in the YouTube channel. Now we will create a YouTube channel called Tube SEO Commando. Okay, so that's what you need to look out for. So don't forget that you can go and get your free playlist software, and the link again is bit.ly/Tony TSC, Tube SEO Commando, that stands for. Okay, and that's about it, guys. So thank you very much, and I hope that you found this presentation quite useful. You can see the power of these three softwares combined. We've taken every element of YouTube marketing, and we've even gone as far as being able to upload content to all those channels that we can import, that you completely control. And you can see the power of using things like link rules as well for some off-page, and plus you can do the bookmarking as well. So the three softwares combined are quite a powerful system, and used properly you can expect to get some really good results while you're building a good authority for your videos and your channels within your videos and things like that. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and any questions you can leave them in the comments. We will be doing some live webinars as well. I wanted to do this one first because I like to do a run through before I do any live webinars. There will be questions and answers on the live webinar that I'm doing tomorrow night. Those questions and answers will be recorded, and we will put those a video for that in the Tube SEO Commando YouTube channel. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks. Bye bye.